Good morning, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying my videos and thanks for the support extended. Really appreciate on that. And I want today to make a video. I'm here to make today a small video about something which at the end only I will say. But you need to understand what I'm talking from, which perspective I'm talking about. And you need to understand that what exactly I'm talking about. So it's a question mark for you guys now. So in a world where everyone is trying to be heard and where the noise has become normal and the silence has become uncomfortable, you can say, let me ask you something. When was the last time you choose silence, not because you had nothing to say but because you understood the power of not saying? When was the last time that when was the last time you choose silence, not because you had nothing to say but because you understood the power of not saying it? So today I'm not here to tell you to speak more. I'm not here to tell you to speak more. In fact, I'm here to talk something about far more powerful, something rare, something misunderstood, something that can protect your peace, your dignity, and even your future. I'll tell you, silence. But not the silence of weakness, not the silence of weakness, not the silence of fear. I am talking about the silence of strength. Because not every situation in life demands your voice, right? Not every situation in your life will demands your voice, but some situation demands your silence. Let's go a little bit deeper. You see, as human beings, we have this urge to react, to respond, to prove, to explain. But what if I told you that sometimes your greatest power lies in holding back? Your greatest power lies in holding back. Let me take through a journey. There are moments in life where speaking feels right, but staying silent is voice. Staying silent is voice. Moments where your ego screams, the moments where your ego screams, say something, answer back, prove them wrong, but your wisdom quietly whispers, let it go. You guys have noticed that one. Sometimes your wisdom quietly whispers, let it go. And the difference between these two choices decides the direction of your life. Now, we lose relationship because we could not stay silent for a moment. We lose relationship because we could not stay silent for a moment. We lose respect because we spoke when we should have paused. We spoke when we have paused. These are all my experiences. These are all my experiences, my perceptions, and these are all been gone through in my life and which I'm sharing to you guys. We lose peace because we reacted instead of reflecting. We lose peace because of we reacted instead of reflecting. That is one. Now tell me, how many times have you said something and immediately wished you could take it back? How many times have you said something and immediately wished you could take it back? Words once spoken cannot be undone, my friends. The words once spoken cannot be undone. But silence gives you control. Silence gives you control. Silence is not empty. It's full of answers. Strong people don't always respond. They observe, they understand, and when needed, they remain silent. And when needed, they remain silent. Because they know not every battle is worth fighting. They know that not every battle is worth fighting. No, not every opinion deserves a reply. You understand? Not every situation deserves a reply. Not every situation needs their energy. Now, when you walk slowly, think about it. When someone is angry, shouting, blaming, what happens when you respond with the same energy? It's like, fire meets fire. Everything burns. But when you choose silence, you break cycle. Silence is not surrender, it is control. Silence is not a surrender, silence is control. And today, after all this, you might be wondering, what exactly are those moments? What exactly are those moments? What are those situations where silence becomes strength? So let me tell you, I want a small pause before I reveal it. There are three moments in life where every human being must learn to be silent. I won't answer from you guys onto the comments. If you guys can answer, please answer it. I will reveal it. That is my perception. I might be wrong as well. So, the big reveal which I want to do today is be silent when you are angry. Be silent when you are angry, because anger speaks faster than wisdom. When you are angry, when you don't speak your truth, you speak your emotions. I hope you guys will agree with me, because anger speaks faster than wisdom. When you are angry, you don't speak your truth, you speak your emotions. And emotions are temporary. Emotions are temporary, it changes. But damage caused by them can be permanent. And emotions are temporary, but the damage caused by them can be permanent. So, in anger, choose silence. In anger, choose silence. And that is the thing which myself is also doing right now. I'm also testing all those things, and I'm bringing it out for you guys. You understand? It's like my place is an R&D kind of place where I do research and development in that. And from that point, I bring this all things to you guys. Why? Because that is my experience and I want to share it with you. Emotions are very temporary, but the damage caused by them can be permanent. So in anger, choose silence. I know it is very difficult, but you need to. So in anger, choose silence. Not because you are weak. It is not because you are weak. Certain places I also go for emotions, and I know that very well. I know in my mind that I'm going through my emotions, but that damage cost me very high. And I know that emotions are not permanent. Emotions are very temporary, but the damage caused by them can be permanent. So in anger, choose silence. Not because you are weak, but because you are wise. Be silent when you don't have complete knowledge, and that is a one major important thing which we all need to understand. Despite the younger generation, despite you can say mid generations and the older generations, the three generations, be silent when you don't have the complete knowledge. I had gone through personally those kind of experiences, and I know that what exactly it felt for me and what exactly happened with me. So be silent when you don't have complete knowledge. Half knowledge creates full of problems. Half knowledge creates full of problems. Many times we speak without understanding the full picture. Many times we speak without understanding the full picture. We assume, we judge, we conclude. And for me, I'll tell you, the major experiences, whatever I am speaking today, and whatever the transformational experiences which I am speaking to you guys, mostly it had come from inside my family, inside the colleagues through I am working with. It all, I'll tell you this, many times we speak without understanding, the full picture and those things. This kind of experience I had gone with my kids. Because certain times what happens, with my kids, I have an emotional attachment. So what I do, whatever they are speaking, before that I come to a conclusion and judgment. And a lot of times later on I felt, no, I should have kept myself quiet and understand from them what exactly happened. So this all experiences we are getting from our family first. First we are getting everything from our family. Then when you go for for your professional kind of life, that time your colleagues, your customers, or maybe your people, the audiences which will give you more experiences to you. So and we assume many times, without seeing the full picture, we just go and speak, and we assume, we judge, we conclude, and then we regret. Silence in that moment is intelligence. Silence in that moment is intelligence. Now listen more, I think. Listen more, understand more, then speak. This all, whatever today I am discussing with you guys, had gone through in my life, and I am applying those things in a different way, and I'm approaching in a very different way, and that approach I am giving to you guys right now. Listen more, understand more, then speak. Be silent when your words cannot add value. Be silent when your words cannot add value. This all things happens in the corporate life also. When you are sitting in a conference, you have the half picture what happened, and you try to speak so that your bosses will feel that, oh, he understands everything. No, it is not like that. Be silent when your words cannot add value. Not everything needs your opinion. Not everything needs your opinion. If your words cannot heal, cannot help, cannot improve the situation, then silence is far more powerful. Not everything needs your opinion. If your words cannot heal, if your words cannot help, cannot improve the situation, then silence is far more powerful. But sometimes your presence is enough. Sometimes what happens? Your presence is enough. Your silence is enough. So, my dear, I don't want to drag this into a very big discussion. So my conclusion on this will be, so my dear friends, silence is not about staying quiet all the time. It is about knowing when to stay quiet. This is my understanding about silence. Silence is not about staying quiet all the time. It is about knowing when to stay quiet. In anger, choose silence. In ignorance, choose silence. Because you don't know. In meaningless moments, choose silence. Because the person who masters silence masters life. The person who masters silence masters life. Speak only when your words are more powerful than your silence. Speak only when your words are more powerful than your silence. What I'm telling is that it's very clear, right? What the word which I told you, the sentence which I told you. Because the person who masters silence masters life. So we should speak only when our words are more powerful than silence. So thanks a lot, and have a blessed day. In a noisy world, silence has become a lost power. In a noisy world today, silence has become a lost power. So it's three important moments where choosing silence can protect your peace, relationship, and wisdom. So I want you guys also to comment on this. So speak only when your words are more powerful than your silence. This is my last words to you guys, to all the generations. So thanks a lot. Bye bye. See you. Take care.